Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you are new. My name is Desiree and on this channel I like to share grocery hauls, coupon deals, money saving tips, mom life stuff, and food reviews. So yesterday I went to Aldi, which is a good majority of my table, and I also went to Kroger today to get a few things that I just didn't want to get at Aldi yesterday. So yeah, I'll let you know the prices on screen. I like watching hauls like that, and I think you do too. But I know for a fact I spent over $100 for everything on the table. I think it was like $30 at Kroger, maybe a little more, and almost $80 at Aldi, maybe a little more than that too. But yeah, I'll let you know and explain and kind of tell you some meal ideas I have in mind. I am doing my shopping a little backwards this month for the month of February. Normally, I go to either Sam's or Costco and do a big bulk shopping trip in the beginning of the month, and then for the rest of the month, about once or twice a week, I'll go to the regular smaller grocery stores to get like produce and stuff. I am doing things a little different because I needed produce really badly. I didn't really need anything in bulk at the moment from Costco or Sam's. I'm not seeing any amazing instant savings deals from either one. Both of their instant savings booklets are out and you can view them. And yeah, there's like one thing at Sam's I'm going to get and like nothing, I don't think, at Costco that is like pulling me in there. And I also have, well, everyone does. We have Valentine's Day coming up on the 14th, don't forget. And my son's birthday is actually coming up towards the end of the month. So I'm going to go to the bulk stores closer to those things. So yeah, I'm going to show you everything I got from these smaller stores, so Kroger and Aldi. So let's get started. First thing, I had a coupon for this, so it made it a little cheaper. I like the Annie's brand everything. Their mac and cheese is good, and I really like their crackers. We bought it was a little overpriced. It was a 20% off, but I got a little box about this size from Target of their like mixed like their snack mix. It had pretzels and the little breadsticks and some white cheddar bunnies and the regular orange cheddar bunnies, and it was really good, and I really like the white bunnies in there, so I just got a box of just this, and there was a coupon for it at Kroger, so I got that. Next thing, I've had this before and it's really yummy. This is the Simple Truth Organic Cold Brew. It's the toasted coconut flavor. This bottle makes 8 12-ounce drinks. So yeah, it's a concentrate, so you add, I think, either water or milk to it. I've actually added this to the frozen boba mixes that you can get at like Trader Joe's or Sam's Club. They're in the frozen section. I like the frozen ones. I don't like to make my own bubbles and my own tea, but those are really yummy because those are brown sugar flavor. You put a little bit of this cold coconut cold brew concentrate in there and some either water or milk, and it's just super yummy. A lot cheaper than getting it from like a boba tea store. So there is that. I got 3 of these, so I got 2 decaf because we've been drinking a lot of decaf. It's been cold, so my husband and I like having decaf coffee in the evening so that we're not like, amped up on caffeine. It does affect us, so we got 2 12 packs of those and 1 of the hazelnut. I am starting to like just like plain coffee. I used to be all about, and I still do love like flavored coffee, like hazelnut, coconut, but there's certain ones that I buy because it sounds so good and I'm just not liking it. I'm preferring just like a good coffee over the flavors, but I still do really love the hazelnut, so I got 1 of those. I had a coupon for this. It was only like 50 cents, but I tried the other brand and I was like really trying to think of that other brand before I started this haul, but I tried like the name brand and it was so good. It was a root beer flavor and it tasted just like pop, and it's like a little better for you than pop. So it says this is the Kroger's branded one, so it has a little bit more sugar in it, but it's still not much. I'll turn around to the nutrition packs, but I hope this tastes as good as the other one. This is the strawberry cream, but it says it supports gut health with prebiotics, probiotics, and plant fiber. So there's the facts for you. There's some nutrition facts, but yeah, I feel like lately I've been craving pop, and I go through phases where I don't like anything carbonated, then I do. I'm in one of those phases where I'm liking carbonated stuff. So instead of having like a dessert after certain meals, I like to have a pop or so. So I feel like this is a little better, and I hope it tastes good. So there's that. Next thing, I got some lettuce. So like I said, I went to Aldi yesterday and I didn't like the looks of their lettuce and their salad kits, they just weren't looking the nicest, and their tomatoes too are the same story. So I bought my normal pack from Kroger. I like this. Yes, there's extra plastic, but it really does keep the lettuce looking good longer, and I will use this on sandwiches, chop it up and do salads, for tacos, for everything. So there's that. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, this is only a small family of 3. That's why I buy in the quantities that I do, because this will last us like a week. So there is that. Next thing, some Flintstones with iron. I got this for my son. There was a coupon. Grape tomatoes. I buy basically bananas, lettuce, and tomatoes every week. I do not record every single one of my hauls because sometimes that's like all it is, and like maybe a loaf of bread or something. So yeah, I just buy that every week. And from Kroger, I got some greener bananas. So there is that. And that was just my little Kroger haul. Going to Aldi, I got some very yellow bananas. They all looked like this. They're just ready to go. But my son does eat like 2 bananas a day. So they were like actually a little more green yesterday. So now they're like really, really ready to go. So yeah, I've got the green ones with some yellow ones from Aldi. So there's that. The Mandy's were on sale, and like I said, I'll put the price up, but it's cheaper than a lot of the other stores have been. The other stores, I have to say, right before Christmas, I spent like $5 for the same thing at Meijer, but yeah, it was much cheaper at Aldi, and I've been loving those. I'm like the only one who eats those. My son and husband aren't the biggest fans, but they do love apples. All the apples were on sale everywhere, like Kroger and at Aldi. My husband is a fan of the Honey Crisp, so I got that. And normally those can be really expensive, so I was happy to get those. Oh, another produce thing. I got some cotton candy grapes. I do like cotton candy grapes. To me, they don't taste actually like cotton candy. They're just sweet, hopefully crunchy grapes. But yeah, those were a decent price, because I know like one of the first times I bought cotton candy grapes were from Sam's, and it was a big giant container that I shared with a neighbor, and it was like $10. But yeah, for that little bit, I thought that was a decent price. Oh yeah, let's go to the breads, and then there's something at the bottom here. Mini bagels for the same like amount of ounces. The regular size bagels are cheaper, and then normally I will just give my son like half a bagel, or sometimes if he's really hungry, the whole thing. But I don't know, I was just thinking something different, and then if these last and I throw them in the freezer, my son might just eat them. He loves peanut butter and cream cheese on bagels. But anyways, so I really am craving like lox and bagels. So if I get to Costco sooner than I think I am, I'm going to get some lox and put it on some bagels, and I like that little size a little better for me. Some cheapy English muffins, because I have some ham left over from New Year's in the freezer, and we like to do like our own ham, eggs, and cheese sandwiches. Some wheat bread that's got broke into last night. My son had a what is it called? It's like a chocolate almond butter that you can get at Target. It's new to me. It was probably been there for years, but he had that on some bread for dessert. Down here, another bread thing. We got some carb control tortillas. The price on this, I know it used to be like $2 2 years ago, but like the price of everything has gone up. But I felt like it was decent. And I know I usually get a 16 pack from Sam's Club for a little bit more, like it was like $6 and change. But this was under $3. So I got it from Aldi. I have some tortillas that I just pulled out of the freezer that we're using in the fridge. So I just got 1 pack today. I got some dried fruit medley. And because we have a Buc-ee's in our state. We're very lucky to have a Buc-ee's. But I know, I'm a nerd. But anyways, I got some fruit and nut mix there, and I really love it. And I'm almost out, so I wanted to get another fruit mix. This doesn't have the nuts in it, but I do have a giant bulk package of peanuts from Costco that I got a couple weeks ago. I didn't record that haul. It was just a couple things. I bought like that and tissues and bananas or something. But anyway, so I got a bunch of peanuts, so I'll just mix that with this. Besides, it's never the right ratio anyways. I like to have like 1 nut to 1 piece of dried fruit. That's just how I eat it. So there is that. And I thought it was a pretty good price. Moving up here to some pantry staples. You're not seeing meat in this haul. Well, there's like some processed meat, but you're not seeing like fresh meat because I'm good on that in the freezer. And I also didn't need a ton of pantry stuff, which is why this is pretty small here. I did get a thing of refried beans. I think I have at least one in the pantry, but we eat tacos and nachos and all those good stuff at least 2 to 3 times a month. So we got that. I got 2 of these chicken noodle soups and 2 cream of mushrooms. The price of their canned food has gone up. I used to go to Aldi like once, at least once, usually twice a month, and I haven't been to Aldi since probably in the fall, just because it's not the closest store to me, and like Walmart prices are now beating Aldi, sadly. My Walmart is closer to me. So yeah, I'm just not going to Aldi as much, but because some of the prices are going up. So there's that. We got some ghee. Okay, so short little story time. I used to buy the ghee from Aldi, and it was in a glass container, and it was like their brand. I don't know if it's Chef's Cupboard, but you know, Clancy's, one of those brands. And I had one in the pantry, and we went to use it, and like it was a glass jar with like a normal like lid, like where, you know, they boil it and, you know, a jar. But we went to open it, and it was like open. There was a plastic seal around it, but the lid was loose. So if you have one of those, just be wary, even if it's within date. We smelled it. It didn't smell right, so we tossed it, sadly. But I do like that. This isn't their brand, but I do like that this one, like, you could really feel that it is closed. So I'm going to get this. We love ghee. All it is, it's clarified butter, and it's shelf stable, so really cool. I got 2 of these less sodium brown gravy mixes, nice and cheap, good for, you know, roasts and brown gravy. So some Clancy's. I've never actually had the queso blanco melt. It says half the fat of the cheddar cheese, okay? But normally I get like the normal like yellow or orange or whatever color one. But I've never tried this one, so we're gonna give that a try. My son's not very picky. He just likes cheese dip. So there's that. I'm gonna do like, what's it called? Oh, I should have got like their Rotel. Oh well. Rotel dip. That's what I'm gonna make. So there's that. Moving on to some frozen things. So I've been loving as a mom. I do most of the cooking in the house. I will toss one of these big 2-pound bags of meatballs in with a store-bought like pasta sauce. I've been loving, oh, what is that brand? I'm terrible with remembering brands today. But it is a butternut squash pasta sauce that I get from Meijer, and I will dump that in the crock pot with this big bag of meatballs, and we have dinner and leftovers, and it's awesome, and everyone in my family loves it. We had it with spaghetti squash last week, and then I do have pasta in the pantry to use as well, so I'll probably do it with pasta next and a big salad, and yum yum. They have regular home style and they have Italian style there. Some veggies. I think I have one of each already in the freezer, but these are just always really nice to have, just ready to go. So I got the steamed California medley and the broccoli florets. I like their broccoli florets because there's very little stem. It truly is mostly florets. Microwavable, ready to go. Went up in price just a little, but it's still cheaper than other places. Moving over here, we got 2 dozen eggs. I used to buy my eggs for like 59 cents a dozen at Aldi. That was 2 years ago, granted. But yeah, everyone knows the price of eggs are gone up if you eat eggs. So got 2 dozen there. Although there was no limit, I have to say at Costco the last 2 times I went, there was a limit. Like you could get 2 24 packs, so you can get 4 dozen total, which I know is hard for some families. Our family personally, we eat like 5 dozen eggs a month normally. So these 2 will last us about 2 weeks. So there's that. Other stuff, we got a thing of sour cream, a thing of whipped cream cheese to go on my son's bagels with his peanut butter, his favorite thing in the whole wide world. And hopefully I get mama some smoked salmon. And I got the spinach and artichoke tzatziki with Greek yogurt. We've had their tzatziki before. I don't think we ever got the spinach artichoke. I have half a container, like the giant container you get from Sam's Club that I got a few weeks ago, and we're out of dip to eat with it, and the date was just good with that. There was so many dips going on at Aldi. Some of the ingredients were a little questionable. This one I felt like was the cleanest, yeah. But yeah, this is to go with the pork rinds. Some yogurt. This is their protein yogurt with 15 grams of protein. My son also loves granola with yogurt. It's like he'll take this over candy, which is cool. So there is that. some coconut non-dairy whipped cream. They also had the salted caramel and a chocolate whipped cream. And they still had like some of the seasonal, like the pumpkin spice whipped cream. I love their pumpkin spice whipped cream. I tried their chocolate peppermint not this past winter, but the winter before, and I didn't like it. So I guess I just have in my head that I don't like chocolate whipped cream. I love chocolate and I love whipped cream, but I just thought it was like too artificial. I've had coconut whipped cream before and I like it, and my husband can have it too. I put it on coffee because why not? You can do it at Starbucks. Why can't you do it at home? So I got that. And I think this is the last two items. I'm scanning. Yeah. We got some large cooked in shell shrimp. It says no preservatives, chemical free, peeled and deveined with tail on. I thought the price of this was okay. So there's that. And my son really loves these. Actually, we all love these. I will put this with like rice and some sweet chili sauce, and it's almost like a sweet and sour sauce. We don't really like sweet and sour. We like other sauces. But like this chicken is really good. Their honey battered chicken breast, yum. So it's just a nice thing to have in the freezer. So there is my haul for you. If I missed anything, let me know below. If you want to know how something is, or like that strawberry cream drink, ask me below. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful and safe day. We are actually expecting an ice storm here in the morning, so hopefully I got enough bread. I have my eggs and I have milk in the fridge, because I guess everyone, when there's like ice and snow coming around here, wants to make French toast. Although French toast does sound really delicious. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I know I just kind of jabber, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. Bye everyone. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.